Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, HAKUNALAPLANTA. My name is Kevin and today is yet another plant tour video. So yeah, there's a lot to do. I made a list. I mean, the big thing that I really need to do is actually pretty much everything on this list I really need to do. But the main thing is air layering. I think we'll start off with the Philodendron melanochrysum, the mature one that I have. So let's go. Okay guys, I almost fell. Philodendron melanochrysum, I featured her in my favorites video this month, but because, just in case, the roots look fine, like you could see one down here. There's also some small ones over here, I don't know if y'all could see, but because I'm paranoid, I am going to air layer just the top node and I'm gonna stake her up on a bamboo stake. And I think I'm going to just use a small Ziploc for this. So, oh God, but how do I thread this through? Oh, actually. Oh no, oh no. Just gonna secure the bag with plant tape. Take your moss again and put it in. I know you could technically do this with a moss pole. Like you could just secure the stem to the moss pole. I think I already expressed how much I hate and dislike moss poles. So I prefer this method just because the moss is contained in the bag and it doesn't get all over the place. Because a lot of the time when the moss does get dry, it just sheds everywhere. Okay, so I think that is perfect over here. And yeah, let me put it back. The next couple of plants, guys, they're both Philodendron majestics over here. So here's one. This is the newest leaf. She's right under a grow light, so she's a bit yellow. And then this is the other one here. Whoa, so pretty. Okay, so the main reason I'm going to air layer this one is because there is another offshoot, a small little cute plant just on the other side. So again, you just got to locate the aerial roots or adventitious roots here. So because it's the newest set of aerial roots, they will root a lot easier than older ones. So yeah, we're just threading the leaf through, and again, just moss. I'm not going to put a stake because she's close to the soil, so I'm just going to put it around. In situations like this where it's close to the soil, a lot of the time the roots will go into the soil after, you know, they've gone through the moss. Okay, so here she is with her moss here. We're just gonna do up the top. There we go, the little cute baby over here. Yeah, I want to cut off this one just because I want the small one here to get all the nutrients and whatever. When you have a new offshoot coming from one plant, odds are, unless you're giving it a lot of nutrients, the plants will be on the smaller end. So I just want, obviously, this plant to mature nicely. So I'm just gonna cut off this one and then keep this little cutie over here. Okay, so the next majestic here, I'm going to cut this stake in half, put it into the plant. Maybe I'll put both. Zip tying them together. Threading the leaf through, just like that, guys. Putting plant tape. And yeah, there's a chance, guys, I might not choose to propagate it. Either way, you're kind of giving the plant support and opportunity for those adventitious roots to root. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit because the new growth point over here, I don't want to cover it with moss because sometimes when the new leaf is coming out and it's really wet, it rots. So I'm just putting a little bit, making sure I don't cover it there. And then just offering more support. Boom, okay. Okay, so I have 3 Philodendron gloriouses here. Yeah, they're growing really well. So same idea, Ziploc. Ooh, there's a new leaf. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Sphagnum moss. Okay, so that's one. Okay, glorious number 2. I already started here, but there's a new node. And obviously a new leaf. So we're just going to add on to that. Okay, number 2. And oh gosh, she definitely needs a stake. So let me grab a stake here. And glorious, number 3, all done. Okay, and then we have one lonely Philodendron Splendid over here. Okay, and here we go. Okay guys, I'm just checking my list. I think those were all the, oh guys, I'm gonna have to air layer more of my Monstera albo. Oh, I thought it was done. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, there's more. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's do the Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key. She is real tall, guys. So again, beautiful keys. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the top one up here. Okay, if y'all can't see future Kevin, zoom in. We're just threading it through the key. And we're doing this node over here, just below this key. Okay, some moss over here. I also don't think I've ever air layered an Epipremnum. Have I? I don't think so. And then just some plant tape to secure it in place. Moving on to this philodendron. Philodendron modeled Fitzgeraldo. So she grew so well, but then she got too tall. This is the newest leaf. I don't know, sun is blowing it out, but here she is, she's gorge. I did propagate this plant. She was a lot taller, and then I had her in moss, forgot about her, which makes me a horrible plant parent. So she dried up and died, unfortunately. But since then, see, this is where I cut. There was a new stem that grew. And the same with the second plant, there's 2 in here. It did the same thing on the other side. We're gonna try again. We're gonna air layer the top part of the plant on both plants. Okay, Ziploc through the first one, some plant tape, some moss. Oh, I really didn't secure it properly. Okay, take 2. Moments like these, I wish I was taller. I'm like tiptoeing, and I don't want to be dramatic and grab a chair. Oh my god, I almost fell. I have to lean it against my shelf because it's heavy up here. Okay, and then we have the Monstera albo, guys. Obviously it doesn't look like an albo, but oh my gosh, I'm excited for this part of the albo. I'm not gonna go into detail about the method I use to get all of these beautiful variegated leaves. Oh my god, look at this one. This one's new. Oh my gosh, okay. So I'm just gonna air layer, you know, the nodes or the aerial roots that I see. It's funny because you could see this aerial roots trying to latch onto the cling wrap here. And yeah, obviously the goal when it comes to these little cuties is to eventually propagate them and yeah, have little cute baby albos. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this plant over here. You could see that there's that aerial root I showed you earlier, and then there's another one up here. Alrighty. Okay, cute. Okay, we're gonna rotate the plant and look on the other side. Oh, this leaf is so pretty in the sun. Okay, and now this plant, we have a couple aerial roots there. Okay, and that's that. Okay, so now we're at the top of the plant. I said I would chop it up and propagate it once the new leaf up here hardened, but I see that this node over here, Future Kevin zoom in, has a lot of variegation. So, I mean, if I were to take this as a single node cutting, I just don't know if it would survive. So I do want to air layer one last time, and then hopefully we'll chop her when she grows enough. or a large enough root system. Okay, and secured with plant tape. And yeah. Okay, and I'm feeling the moss. It is on the drier side. Not the worst, but I'm just gonna rehydrate the moss. Ah! Oh my god, water okay, I'll just clean it after. Okay, I think that's all the air layering I'm gonna do today. Wow, that was a lot. This video should just be called air layering all my plants or something like that. What did I have on my list? I had other things, I promise you. Melnochrysum albo, skeleton key, majestic, Fitzgeraldo. So I'm going to water a few of my plants in soil, look at some of my propagations in pon, and if I have time, I'll repot some plants. If not, I'll save that for another day. Okay, so I noticed that these, in the last plant tour video, I potted up these philodendron strawberry shakes into these pon cups. I mean, cups of pon. So I'm noticing that they get dry really quickly, so I have to keep my eye out on it. Like, look at this one. Oh my god. I hope it's still okay. Like, this one is so dry. There is a cute leaf. Look at that leaf, guys. The other three, you could see new root growth, and you could tell because they might look a little fuzzy, which is a good sign, and they're really red, so that's one. The other one here, fuzzy, 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 and over here, guys. So yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, they're putting out new leaves right here and right here. Oh yeah, and this Jose Bono, guys. Okay, crazy root growth. Look at this, guys. Look at that one. Oh my gosh. So I am just going to water them. And yeah, just about a third to halfway up. Oh, look at this new leaf, guys. So cute. I like cannot wait for it to grow. So I'm just gonna put these again under my grow light along with the Jose Bono. Okay, and then I'm just gonna water these philodendrons. Again, these are the ones that I was air layering. And yeah. I'm pretty sure I last watered these philodendrons about a couple weeks ago. Okay, and then we're gonna do the majestics over here. And then the last two gloriouses over here. Okay, so I'll just bring them back. And yeah, guys, I'm just gonna do a final look for the day to see who needs to be watered. Mainly my plants in Lechuza Pon. I'm just gonna check to see if they need more water in their reservoirs. And yeah, I will be listening to, I don't know, but I've been really into like the 70s and 80s. So a lot of Fleetwood Mac, a lot of Heart, a lot of Journey. So yeah, actually we're gonna do Fleetwood Mac, The Chain. Such an iconic song, y'all. Oh my god, okay. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't that many plants that need to be watered. I've been on vacation this week, so I've been, you know, more attentive to my plants, and yeah. Okay guys, it's been a couple days since I chopped up the bag of BRANDTIANUM cuttings. I don't like leaving them for 2 days, but I think these will be okay. They're a bit floppy. I have decided I'm going to use LECA. So I have my self-watering pot here. I still use these. I still really like these. I'm going to be putting, they kind of look like boba straws, but they're actual They're actually cake dowels. Like this is what you put in a cake to support it if you're doing like a multi-tier cake. So I am just gonna cut them just to the height of the pot here. And then I'm just doing the same with the second one. Oh my gosh, y'all are probably confused, but it'll all make sense in the end. From here, I'm just putting them against one of these slits, and then I'm going to zip tie it in place. Okay, so the first one is secure with a couple zip ties there. I'm going to do the same with the other one. Okay, so you might be asking what I'm doing. What I'm doing now when it comes to potting up plants that I know I want to put on a plank or a pole eventually, I don't like the process of repotting the plants because a lot of the time they don't need to be repotted. But obviously if I want to put on a plank, I'm gonna have to put one in eventually. So this is my solution, and y'all might think I'm crazy, but once the plant starts to climb, I have my coco coir plank here with my 2 bamboo stakes, and I could just slide it in like that, and then the plant can climb up. Obviously this one is just an example. This one I could cut the stakes a little bit just so it fits more nicely, but it just fits so nicely, guys. Okay, so because a BRANDTIANUM is one that I know for sure does well climbing, I'm going to do that. I have my pre-washed, pre-soaked LECA here, and yeah, we're just going to put a little bit. So here, then I'm gonna put the cuttings. So a lot of people might be wondering, why don't I just put the plank now? If I'm propagating straight into LECA, I know that these propagations need a ton of light. So for me, it's not realistic to have a gigantic plank when I need this plant really close to grow light, because if the plank exists already on the pot, then I can't like fit it where I want it. So this way I could blast it with grow lights while it's still young, and then as it grows I could just move it, put a plank. This is kind of a nightmare, guys, because there's way too many cuttings. Okay, so I don't know, I think there's like 15 in here. Okay, so here we are. I try my best to flip the leaves facing upwards just because I know I'm gonna put it under a grow light. And then for now, I'm just gonna use plain tap water. And usually I have the reservoir up to here, at least so it's touching the wicks. But when it comes to propagating, like if I take a cutting and I throw it into LECA, cuttings need to be wet, 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 but also having enough airflow. So I go probably the halfway mark. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just using plain tap water. Y'all can't see me, but I'm using just tap water. Okay, so let me just do a last check. She's about, so what I mean halfway mark, this is gonna be a mess. She's hitting like halfway up the black. So that's that. I guess like again, another demonstration. Now that the plant's already in, once it grows, I can just slot the plank in place, and then it's pretty sturdy in here. So the other cuttings, I can't believe how many cuttings there are, but I'm probably, for now, because I have no time, I'm probably gonna put them in water just so they could hydrate a little bit, because even these ones are pretty limp. I feel like I'm doing a floral arrangement in this mug. I think so far there's like 25 cuttings in this mug, and I still have like maybe 10 or 15. So yeah, guys, there's probably 40 to 50 in here. I know you can't really tell, but the water's spilling everywhere. And yeah, I'm just gonna put it under a grow light. Oh, hey guys. I just got a delivery from Roehampton Orchids, delivered by Tim from Plant Runs again. Oh my God, I almost dropped it. Okay, so I got two, oh gosh, I like played the pronunciation of this word multiple times, Paphiopedilum. I'm excited because I only have one, and I mean, they're not gonna look like much. Oh my God, she's so cute though. Wow, the leaves are so pretty. I like cannot, okay. This is the Paphiopedilum delineatii. It's the high contrast one. Dunkel? That one. Wow, look at you. Oh my god, how are you? Okay. Oh my god, it's sunny, guys. Oh, look at these leaves. Okay, so I'm super excited. Obviously, I'm very new to this. The only other Paphiopedilum, and I know there's different kinds, that I have is the one I showed you in the other plant tour video, and I guess this is an update. This is the Paphiopedilum bellatilum. She's about to push out a flower, guys. That's super exciting. So this is my second one, and I'm just so excited because she, like, the leaves are so pretty. And then, oh my god. Okay, the next one is the Paphiopedilum. If I say it enough times, I'm gonna get it. Paphiopedilum Helene. Oh my god, it's such a cute little thing. Oh my god, I need to stop just flicking dust or dirt everywhere. God, you're so cute. Look at you. Look at this little baby, guys. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be exciting, you know, growing these plants because, you know, they're in the orchid family. The only other experience I have is the Phalaenopsises, and those are generally the easy ones. So I wanted to challenge myself by, you know, buying these and just seeing how they grow, because, you know, obviously I have tons of experience with like philodendrons, monsteras, some with anthuriums, Hoyas, and so like I just wanted to, you know, try a different plant family. So if anyone has any tips of how to take care of these orchids, please let me know. Yeah, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh hey guys, so it's a new day. I am going to repot my Hoya Flora, aka Lenucii, into LECA. So here are the cuttings. I showed her in the last plant tour video, but y'all saw that she's well rooted already. So I previously had her in LECA and she grew so well. Again, here's a few pictures. And the reason why I propagated her was because I just needed more room. She was too big. I think I'm going to do the same with my Hoya obscura. I just want to prioritize other plants, meaning there are other Hoyas that I want to trellis up and I don't really have space. So, okay, so I'm just using the net pot wicks and the cash bow here. 2 bamboo stakes that I'm going to zip tie together. Once I zip tie it together, I'm going to zip tie it to the net pot and then just throw the cuttings in with LECA. So I get a lot of questions about the bamboo rotting. Bamboo generally is more resistant to rot than other types of wood. So for me, because I know this isn't going to be like super long term, I really don't care. And I know there's going to be a little bit at the ends here. For me, it's not a big deal because in a year or two, I'm going to remove the plant, probably chop it up, probably repot it. And yeah, I haven't had any like horrendous experiences with rot with these trellises. Okay, so I already zip tied 3 parts of this trellis. I do prefer to use bigger zip ties just because you could see that these holes, even though they do the trick, this part of the zip tie often, you know, gives into the, I guess, the tension of, you know, it being pulled in 4 directions. But I mean, it's worked for me. It's kind of just to stabilize it for now. I just put it through the hole where the trellis is, just like this. I loop it through the same situation, and then I just zip it in place. So anyways, here we are. We're just gonna grab our LECA. Okay, so just a little bit of LECA in there. We'll take the cuttings. Again, guys, look at these roots over here. I might not even like move or like separate them. I might just like put it in like this. I just don't want to disturb the root systems. Okay, so I'm just plopping it in here. This Hoya specifically, very thirsty. So I feel like LECA is the best medium. Again, I have nothing to compare it to, but I mean, y'all saw the plant. She was gigantic. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's just inevitable, guys. Oh, it's happening. Okay, so we're just gonna shake the pot just so the LECA just spreads out a little bit. After shaking and the LECA settling, you could see that there's a little more space. Oh, it's too early for this. Okay, oh my gosh, she looks so cute. Look at her. So lastly, I'm just going to add some plant tape here. And we're just gonna tie down the existing tendrils. Oh my god, this is, can I do this with one hand? Okay, I'm just tying down the tendril. Future Kevin zoom in if y'all can't see, but I'm tying the tendril, y'all. And then this one over here, I'm just tying this way. Oh my god. The leaves are a bit fragile, so there's a chance I might lose these. Okay, I guess that's it for now. So just over here, there's one down here. There's some that are sticking out, but like I can't bend them yet, and I'm too afraid that I'm gonna break them. So when the plant is newly transferred from water propagation to LECA, I do like to keep the nutrient reservoir up to here. I think I said this in another clip. Anyways, just about the halfway point, just because when you propagate a plant, you need to keep it on the wetter side for it to root properly. I think there's more I need to repot. I'm just cleaning I'm using this tray here. I'm just cleaning it with vinegar, wiping it down. Okay, let's do these pink princess cuttings. Okay, I am using my 4-inch self-watering pot here, putting in just a little bit of LECA. These roots look so good. So I know I could pot these up in separate pots, but I just don't have the room, guys. So, wow, this didn't grow anything, guys. This one has not done a thing. The aerial roots are squishy, so you're not going in there. Here we are. I don't know how you're gonna do, but it's happening. Okay, so we have the Syngonium aurea here in water, and then the Hoya denamensis. So I'm gonna put the Syngonium into LECA, just because in my experience it grows best in LECA. So this didn't grow anything. This sad leaf. What's going on? Are you okay? This one also has not put out anything when these ones, and I think because these ones are top cuttings, guys. Do you know what? We're gonna try to see if this one survives, even though it doesn't have any roots. But wow, look at these ones. Wow, 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 wow. So pretty. Just putting them in here. Okay, and here we are. So when it comes to transferring these plants into LECA, because they were water propagated, guys, they usually acclimate really well to the transition. And because a lot of these are overdue, I do use my nutrient solution, but I dilute it in half just because they're younger plants. And yeah, so that's that. The Hoya denamensis again is going to be in pon. So you just need to fill up the reservoir up to here, and the pon will just suck it up. Okay, I have my washed pon here. We're just gonna put it in the pot. Okay, and there we go. There's 3 cuttings in here. I felt the stem on this one. It's definitely a bit rotten, so I'm just gonna throw that out. And yeah, I'll just pop this under a grow light and let it grow a little bit. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for enjoying these plant tour videos, because like I'm gonna fall because like I said, you know, I have a lot of chores and it's just easy for me to film. The next video we'll talk about mixing my nutrient solution, and it's kind of just like what I do. Again, it has changed slightly, but in general it's about the same as my initial hydroponic 101 video. Again, you guys are awesome, and if you made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.